Hi cuties! So today we are going to jump right in. My name is Noemi. I am the creator behind n.r.b Crafts, and here I am just using the little marks on the lid to make sure that I have a equal sized portion of my tumbler, and I'm just going to tape this off. For this tumbler, we are going to do a split tumbler. So we're going to do half with a swirl pattern with vinyl and glitter, and the other half is going to be an ombre. So I am just using this stencil vinyl. I cut it at, I believe it was about 2 inches that I cut it. And I'm just making sure that I'm going to have enough space for my two vinyls here. Um, if I remember of where I got this vinyl, I will put it in the description. Sometimes, as crafters, we buy things and we don't use it for a while, so I kind of forgot where I got it. So if I do remember, I will put the link in the description and along with the glitters that I used for this tumbler. So after I put the top piece of vinyl, I am gonna move on to my bottom piece, and I am working on a 30-ounce camper mug from Craft Haven here so that I can have pretty much a good amount of space to work. This is kind of a thicker kind of tumbler, so it's not necessarily gonna fit into your card drink carrier holder, your cup holder, whatever it's called. So yeah, you do want to keep in mind it does keep your liquids, pretty full since it is a 30 ounce. And I'm just gonna slice off that excess vinyl with my craft knife and do the same to both sides before I move on to glittering my tumbler. And I am also going to trim off the bottom with a paper trimmer. You can find this paper trimmer in my Amazon link in the bottom. This costs nothing extra to you and I gain nothing from it. So this paper trimmer, I did get it off of Amazon. I'll have that linked with all of my Amazon favorites in the description. So once I finish this, I am going to go in and tape my vinyl pieces so that when I go into glitter, I don't get any Mod Podge or any paint on it. As you guys know, I like to put a little bit of paint into my Mod Podge. It kind of helps with the process of me having to spray paint my cup. So it saves me a step, or kind of saves me a step. So after that, I am going to go in with Cinderella's dress from Midnight Moonlight Creations. I will have her shop linked in the description. And fun little fact, I helped name this glitter, and this is the perfect glitter to go with this. I was going to use a different glitter, but at the end of the day, I thought it looked pretty good, so I like how the tumbler turned out at the end. So I'm going to do that with the rest of my sections, and then I am going to move on to the ombre portion. So for the ombre portion, I'm going to be using the Cinderella's dress glitter and a silver glitter that I also got from Midnight Moonlight Creations. I believe that's the shop name. Um, like I said, I'll have it in the description. I am really bad with remembering names and things, so sorry if I misspoke and didn't say the name correctly on where I got this glitter from. But like I said, you can find it in the description. I will have it linked down there, and that way you can also buy it if you like this glitter, which honestly, the camera does not do this glitter justice. It is beautiful and gorgeous, and it's kind of like a blue, silver, pink, purple mix. I don't know how to describe it. Alright, so now that I have my first coat of glitter for my swirl side, I'm going to let my Mod Podge and paint dry along with the glitter so that I don't have any cross contamination once I go in with the ombre portion of this tumbler. So I am just, I did put this in a time lapse just because you guys have seen me Mod Podge a tumbler before, so I didn't want to completely bore you with watching me just apply glitter to a tumbler at slow motion. So after I get this all done, I am gonna start off with my darkest color, which is the Cinderella's dress. So I am going to be tilting my tumbler at about a 45-degree angle, and my hand kind of got in the way. So I am so sorry that I did that. And kind of blocked the view of me putting the glitter on the tumbler. So I am going to start with about a 45-degree angle, like I said, and I'm just going to lightly tap my glitter so that it sort of cascades down the tumbler, not all the way down, so that you can get that ombre effect. And as you can see, like in the sections that the glitter is not, it's just kind of trickled down and it's not necessarily all the way on the bottom. So now I am going in with this holographic silver, and again, now I'm just tilting my tumbler at a 45-degree angle in the opposite direction so that that silver glitter cascades into the blue glitter. And I do keep about 2 sheets of paper down just so that, like, if I have to go back in with my other color, then I can just grab that sheet of paper, place it on there, and then um use my other color of glitter, if that makes any sense. So there you see, I just pulled in the other sheet, and I am going back in with Cinderella's dress just to define that ombre section a little bit more, and also kind of go in at the handle part. Um, it was a little bit difficult, and this is the first time that I ombre a mug, like a cup with a handle, so have patience with me. We're all experimenting here a little. So I also do sometimes start with just putting just like I guess you can say like a solid line at the bottom of my tumbler so that I have a little bit of a base of where I want and how far I want my ombre to go. Um, After this, I let my tumbler dry for about an hour or two, so I can then go in with the dry brush, knock off any excess glitter, and then go in with a second coat of glitter. um, as you know, I usually do actually go in with a second coat of glitter just in case I missed any spots, or if my glue was drying already and it didn't pick up the glitter, then I can just go in, and then as you can see, it has kind of like a weird spot. So after I did the 2 coats of glitter, I went in with a coat of epoxy, and here I am just going to I guess you could say recycle my vinyl lines. This is a holographic vinyl that I got on Amazon. Um, I forget what company I got this from. I think it was Tech Wrap, but I'm not sure. You could also find this in my Amazon favorites. The link will be in the description. And then, as you can see, I am going in with that holographic stripe and then just going in and separating my vinyl pieces first, and then I am going to go in on the rest of the tumbler like I usually do, and just define all of those lines so that it's kind of more uniform looking, I guess. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in with these vinyl stripes, and then after I finish the vinyl stripes, I am gonna go in with some quick coat. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you know I use that for my holographic vinyl just so that it can help me reduce bubbles when I go into epoxy, and also so that my holographic vinyl won't lift. There are certain types of holographic vinyl that have a tendency to lift under the epoxy. I have made the mistake before to not seal my holographic vinyl, so learn from my mistake, guys, so that you guys won't have the same thing happen to you. So after this, I am just going to also take a vinyl stripe and go in on the sides of my vinyl pieces so that I can kind of have that separation from ombre to swirl so that it's not as uniform, I guess. Even though there's still kind of like a line there, it's just a little bit nicer to have that vinyl stripe define the two sections on the tumbler. And after that, I am going to apply the last layer of epoxy. Like I said, I usually follow that rule of thumb of doing 10 millimeters more. So I did a 40 millimeters for my last coat. And that is the end of the video for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will be back on Saturday with a new video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. If you would like to follow me on social media, these are my handles. And I'll see you on Saturday.